Bull. Episode 67 coming at your head top, yeah. It's like, nah, I can't even do that shit. I can't even start that off. Bull. It's like, nah, I feel like what is his name? Chet Hanks, the one that be acting Jamaican, Tom Hanks' son. He'd be like, bull. That should be crazy. But anyway,
did you really just try to impersonate Jamaicans to start the show?
I really did. I was practicing my patois for this summer when I go to Jamaica.
You don't even have a passport yet, and you're still talking about trying to go to somewhere?
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to episode 67, everyone. The Mixing Pot Podcast, the best podcast in the world, because if you're not listening to us, then...
What are you listening to?
Exactly. Episode 67, back again, back at it, back with the best co-host in the world, Chef Tariq.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
I'm normal.
Yeah, episode 67. I kept saying 67 last week. Last week was 66.
Yeah. Now we're finally here at
Now we're at 67. I was ahead of myself, but we're here. So.
But yeah, before we get into the swing of things, let's go ahead and start off with our drink of the day.
You know what? I like what you was trying to do to start the show.
What?
You was trying to put on the Jamaican accent.
Because of the drinks too.
Feel me? Okay. I like what you was trying to do. You just
see.
You tried. You know,
I tried.
The execution just wasn't there.
Exactly. I gotta work on my. That's why I need a little bit of acting classes. Feel me? Like I'm gonna get on it. You know how they got like the voice coaches and shit for the people in the UK to act like us.
Yeah.
I need the reverse of that. So I need a little coaching to act like them. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, all I gotta do is watch Top Boy back to back. Like that's all.
just watch Top Boy. Just watch some freaking
Gangs of London.
There's a bunch of them. You can
literally,
watch, so.
And just repeat every line they say. Just say it to yourself, bro. Watch each episode twice too, just so you get it down pat. Shit. What flavor you got?
Jamaican me happy.
And I got Jamaican me smile.
You can't go wrong with these, honestly.
God damn, that's good.
You can't go wrong with these.
Shit, that shit good. But while I'm enjoying my Jamaican me smile, Tariq, what made you smile this past weekend?
Your transitions, I see you've been working. That's what you was working on this week, huh? Oh man,
feel me.
My week was pretty good. We're lounge this week, of course, Thursday to Sunday. Nothing crazy because we're just getting ready for this week's paint party on Saturday, which is about to be crazy. And then honestly, just had New York this week. Had the school, had the kids. We did some cupcakes. We did chocolate cupcakes and we did regular cupcakes.
Okay.
So they weren't vanilla, but they was just plain Jane regular cupcakes. And then we did buttercream frostings. Really more of an experiment this week because so the recipe I was using called for like baking soda, but I didn't have baking soda, so I only had baking powder and stuff. So we just went with. So then you see some of them looking awkward and weird and stuff like that.
I made that mistake before too.
But
I'm like, oh, bacon, yeah, that bitch is gonna rise.
Yeah, but then you realize like, all right, baking powder rises, baking soda like flattens out, but then they still need. And certain things they still need each other. To balance out, basically. So, but the weird thing is too, the air fryers that we have, like when you put a bunch of them in there, they kind of like will tilt anyway. So then it's still gonna look a little awkward.
You're air frying cupcakes?
Yeah, we don't have ovens and stoves.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I never even thought of cooking something like that in there.
Yeah, you can do it in the air fryer. Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Someone not too long ago make pancakes in the air fryer. I said, "Damn, that's tough."
I've seen that. I'm not trying that part. No, we tried it last year and it came out fine. This year we did it. It was fine. You know, the kids did it. So they got to, try it and see, what mistakes they made, what was good about it, what they want to do better next time. Especially with the buttercream frosting. Like one was a little thicker, one was a little thinner. And then I showed them like, hey, you guys made the cupcakes. All right, let's I showed them how to hold the piping bag, how to like put the frosting on and stuff. But then they seen like when it's hot, what happens when it's hot, like it just melts. Yeah, it just runs and basically. And that was happening, and I was like, hey, like this is one thing you guys see, like you gotta let them cool down because this is what happens if you don't. Obviously, we don't have the time to just let them cool down for a few hours and then go back to it. So we had to get going with what we had, basically.
Y'all got a fridge in there?
There's a fridge in the staff room, but it's like
it's already used space.
It's that, and it's like once they come out, these kids got to go in like 30 minutes or whatever. So it's like we kind of get things going. Even though I have more time this year, but it's like explaining the processes and the air fryer. It takes a minute in the air fryer, so I mean it takes time to cook in general, but so that's just kind of how it is basically. So
I feel that.
And then so I actually only had 8 kids this week. Did you see the solar eclipse?
Don't fucking talk to me about that bullshit.
Why not? You didn't put the glasses on?
No, I didn't do that shit. I was in
the
fucking office working. I'm not worried about some shit that's not gonna affect my life.
Why not? It's a once in a generational.
That's a lie. This shit is happening again soon.
It only happens every 40 years, of what they say.
And from this angle, like we didn't really even see a difference, did we? Because I seen shit from South America. That shit was pitch black. I said,
it was dark in New York. It was a little dark in New York.
I know out here it got a little weird off lighting outside. Like, the time between like I want to say
like around like 3,
like 5, like 5ish, like going in like 6 o'clock, where it's like that dusk type shit.
Oh, you didn't
lighting.
You didn't see it.
That's what I seen.
No,
outside.
it was like I didn't really even pay attention to it because it was literally during class. So I was like, once everything we finished, I said, ain't nothing.
It got dark though, for real. Like that dark.
It wasn't like that, like dark, but it was like you can tell the difference when it covered the sun and stuff like that.
Damn.
And then like some of the teachers had glasses, like, hey, you guys want to see them? And like the kids was looking at it and stuff. And then Felicia walked in, she's like, hey, did you see it? I was like, no. I was like, no. She's like, I was like, well, yeah. I just looked out the window and just looked at. She was like, why'd you do that? I was just like, I don't really care. I've never seen it before,
bro. Like. But it's not even that. It was the shit that was coming with it, bro. Like, everybody was going crazy about these fucking conspiracy theories and shit. I'm like, bro, y'all are bugged out.
How we got conspiracy theories over the solar eclipse? Come on.
There's going to be another earthquake immediately after. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm sitting here in the crib waiting because when that first one hit.
Bro. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, honestly, that was it. That was my weekend, honestly. Just, New York. We just got through some cupcakes. We're making Jamaican beef patties.
Next week in the air fryer?
Yeah. We actually got a toaster oven. I'm actually going to use that.
Okay.
Instead. So, I'm probably going to have to make some off beforehand and then have them done so that they can see the small process. I'll have them roll
so they can fucking eat them.
Roll out the dough and, do everything. So, but yeah, that was my weekend. How was your week?
My weekend was actually pretty cool. Went to the Chef Tariq show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were there. You made waffles, the caramel apple waffles.
The cinnamon apple waffles. Yeah. DJ Matic was on the show and everything.
And it was actually pretty good. I dogged those waffles when I came back to the crib. Where did I go after that? I went to... I had to take care of Cujo because he was gone. He was in Atlanta. And then, what did I do Sunday, nothing crazy. Oh, I chilled with Sure Live. Shout out to Sure Live. I chilled with him this weekend. After your show, I went over there and chilled with Sure Live. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he had a dog. He has a dog named Bandit. It's an American bully. Shout out to Bandit, too. Chilled out there, watched the game, saw the women's win.
South Carolina game, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And then after that, went home. Monday, what did I do? Oh, I went to go see Monkey Man. Shit was good. Indian John Wick, yo.
Yeah.
Indian
And you said last week it ain't gonna be good,
bro. You know what's crazy though about this? I don't know if you ever seen Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
So that's the same type of vibe, and I know it's the same dude, Dev Patel, but like,
is it?
Yeah. But I don't know, bro. When it came to Slumdog Millionaire, when it first came out, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was watching. I just was turning it on and I was just watching it. But like the mix of like the backstory with like the Bollywood dance and all that shit, bro, that shit was fucking phenomenal, bro. Yeah. Like the plot between it, everything, like going from rags to riches, literally, and like winning the lottery and mad people are after you, lose your brother, all types of shit, bro. This was on that type vibe. Like I fucked with it. Like you see the build up from where he was to the ending and shit like that, and shit gets good. It's one of those movies that kind of get you tight though, cause it's like that was the ending, like, and you just tight. Keanu was tight. We were tight.
But you enjoyed it for the most part.
Hell yeah, that shit. I would rate that shit. I'd give that shit a 9.6. Okay. That's a pretty high rating.
That's a high rating.
That's what I'm saying, because that shit is that good, bro. Like, you got to check that shit out.
Okay.
And it's not even, like, it's the violence, bro. Like, bruh. The action sequences in this shit, bro. Like, you would be like, oh, shit. Like, it's just some regular. Nah, like, he be going crazy. There's this one scene where this nigga is, like, beating the shit out of a nigga, right? And he keeps getting stabbed by the same nigga. And he literally grabs the knife out of the dude's hand and puts it, is like literally trying to put it in his throat, gets it in his throat, and then the dude stops him. Then he literally just takes it with his mouth and like pushes it in more. Bro, I said, yeah! In the movie theater, I was screaming mad loud, yo. I was like, yeah, that's so crazy. But yeah, that shit was good. Check it out. Oh, and then I got hit up by DSM, so maybe I'll be getting a new agency soon.
Okay.
So that's cool.
How does your agency work for the most part?
What do you mean?
Like, do they book you gigs? Do you go out on your own and let them know? Like, how does that stuff work?
So they'll book gigs for you. I feel like if you're with an agency, it's more of a like, you get what you give. You feel me? So like, if you're out here proactively looking for jobs and stuff, but referring it back to your agency and stuff, and everything goes good. Yeah, some of these ones that you're looking out for personally probably won't be getting paid, but like your agency is the one that's usually trying to get you these paid gigs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. With that being said, how mine works is usually I'll wait for a gig to come through from my agency, truthfully, and then anything else I'm just freelancing like I'm doing on my own without even my agency knowing, to be honest. But I mean, like, that's the point of like, you can. Some agent, it depends on your contract and how it works. So like some contracts are fluid, like you can literally do what I do. Like I got an agency, but I freelance too. Like I can just do whatever and post shit. There's other models that are actually signed to these companies, and their contracts are so fucking strict that they can't just post shit. Yeah. They can't just like go on Instagram and post a project because. Yo, did your agency approve of that? Were you allowed to go? You know, shit like that. Are those
just like higher?
Those are the higher ranked ones. So those are like when you're making serious bread. Like you want some really crazy shit. Like you're exclusive to that agency and that agency only.
Yeah, makes sense because it's like if you're a high agency and you're paying someone, and it's like these are the ones we have lined up for you, and we're making sure like you're sticking to like the code within that. Like,
and they're getting paid career salaries, like, just for modeling. Like.
And, like, right now, like, you know, you're doing your own thing and stuff, and there's things you can do by yourself. And,
exactly.
But then it's like when you go to some of these agencies, it's like, let's take it easy on some of it because, you know, content-wise, you know, marketing and stuff like that. So, you know, when you're freelancing, you can post for anybody to really, you know, pay attention to it and, like, get a lot of people on board. So
I like the freelancing more, too, though, but... I feel like each has its pros and cons because, yeah, you freelance and everything, but you're not you're not getting high paying gigs. Like, you're not getting gigs that are paying you like stacks. You know what I mean? Like, you'll get a couple hundred. Like, and when I'm telling you a couple hundred, you're getting like 2, 3, 4, 5 at most.
Yeah.
But like, you're not doing like anything crazy. But with the more restricted agencies that your contract is like rigid as fuck, like, yeah, you're getting paid that salary bread. Like, the motherfuckers are making that $10,000, $20,000 a shoot. Mind you, you got a whole campaign day for the day. Like, you got about like 5, 6 shoots lined up, nigga. You're telling me you're making like $140K right there in a day?
Yeah.
Just based off of pictures, bro?
Yeah. And I mean, that's another thing. That's something that you don't even have, especially if you're making that much, you don't even really have to worry about posting as much. Cause it's like, all right, you want to post this right now? Great, cool. Let me do that right now.
It's like, I don't even need to post this. This shit is going in fucking Vogue and around the world.
Yeah,
feel me? Like, it's shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense, but you gonna get there.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. Seeing where I was from where I started to now,
yeah,
it just makes me think like, damn, time fucking flies. And then secondly, like, I'm glad I started it back then, because instead of just like getting started now, because I feel like now
it's at a high rate.
It's like at a high rate, and on top of that, I feel like when my shit gets looked at, I'm actually looked at as a model. You know what I mean? Like, my posts and shit from all these times of just doing the work of actual model, like, it reflects. So like, and people have come to me and approached me, and they were like, yo, like, I love your work on your page, and I'm like, my work on my page? Like, what are you talking about? But it's just like me just doing the things that I've done over the years and posting all the projects. You've seen it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot. The latest stuff that you've been putting out too has been nice. I've been like, all right, like this stuff's been looking tough. So.
Yeah, niggas been frying me
though,
bro.
Of course.
Niggas are gonna fry me though.
Yeah, regardless.
Whenever I first joined the modeling shit, I was like, bro, I'm forever gonna be fried with anything I do in this, but whatever. Yeah. It's lit.
It's just because it's you. We gonna do it anyway. But honestly, a lot of them looks really good. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, but all right. Yeah, well, honestly, during our weeks, so last week we talked about the fucking earthquake in Taiwan, and then we actually talked about the last time we had one, like in the area in the East Coast, and then Thursday, was it Thursday or Friday?
It was Thursday because we just talked about it the day before.
Yeah, literally, like we literally had an earthquake on the East Coast, and bro, the crazy thing was, I'm in bed, I'm talking to Tiana on the phone and stuff like that, and I'm just watching TV. And all of a sudden, I feel my bed moving. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, I feel the house moving. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why are we moving? And I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me. And then you texted Gucci and said, yo, y'all felt that? I said, okay, nah, we just had an earthquake. What's going on?
Bro, when I'm telling you, I was in the back room, bro, and I was just doing my job, regular. All of a sudden, no bullshit, titties started going crazy. So, like, this nigga started, like, just hitting, like, you know how he be doing the zoomy shit, like, running back and forth. But this nigga was just hitting, like, spins in the room, like, and I'm sitting there like, damn, this is a new trick. Like, what's going on with him? Like, and then all of a sudden, that's when I started feeling so I'm like, yo, what the hell? And then I'm like looking and I'm seeing shit like actually, like I seen the screens on my desk like actually like rattling. So first thing, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are my neighbors downstairs doing, bro? What the fuck are, like, I'm getting tight, right? So then all of a sudden it stops, right? I look at Titty's just staring right back at me, and then all you hear is nothing but silence, and then all the dogs in the surrounding area just start barking at once, bro. That shit was crazy. The dogs downstairs start going off. I'm like, that was an earthquake. And you know, animals sense that shit way quicker than we sense it.
Yeah.
So when that nigga started hitting the spins,
he was like, oh,
telling me like, yo, bro,
nigga's trying
we
to warn
gotta
you.
go, bro. And I'm sitting here like, that's cool. Like, what's he doing?
Nigga try to warn you.
No
like,
cap. I'm just dead. I'm like, nigga, I already fed you, bro. What's good with you?
That's funny, yeah. And then it's crazy because there were people that said like they didn't feel the original earthquake, but then they felt the aftershock. Some people said they didn't feel them at all, and it was like it was small, so it was like it was like okay, whatever. You're probably just making it up, but it was like
my parents got it the worst. Really? What they told me was fucking hilarious, bro. They said they were at the what are they? They were at the doctor's office. They're always at the fucking doctor's, bro. Anyway, they're at the doctor's office, right? They're sitting in there, and Purvis, my stepdad, he was getting it was his doctor's appointment, so they're like talking to the doctor and everything, and then everything just starts shaking, right? So my mom, and you know how my mom is already, she was like, yeah, like the room started shaking, and I thought it was my nerves, and I was like, man, why am I shaking? I know I ate today.
Yo, your mom's too much.
So then after she was saying this all in her head, right? Thinking like she was self-conscious, thinking that she was shaking. And then she's like, I don't know why I'm vibrating. And then the doctor right across the desk goes, wow, did anyone else feel that? And then Purvis was like, yeah, I thought it was the building shaking. And then he's like, yeah, it was the building shaking. And then somebody else comes in the room. Some lame ass joke, bro. But they just had they love to tell me lame jokes. They were like, yeah, some heavyset dude walked off into the room and he was like, sorry guys, I was just doing jumping jacks in the back room. And I was just like, womp womp. Like, yo. Shut the hell up. But they got like a 4.8 in Jersey, and I was like, damn. They were like, yeah, everything was like shaking for a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, yeah, and like, nah, we was chilling. Like, we just got a little, all right, y'all good.
Yeah. I told you,
but it was enough to be noticeable. Like,
there's nothing to notice.
I was like, what the hell's going I gotta stop blaming my neighbors.
If you were driving, people said that they were driving, they didn't.
You wouldn't feel that.
He was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, I asked Jordan, I was like, yo, you felt it? He was like, felt what? I was like, the earthquake. He's like,
I don't even think I want to feel an earthquake while I'm driving, because then I'm really fucked up. Like,
that would be crazy.
I don't even know what that would feel like, to be honest, and I don't think I even want to experience that shit.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy as fuck. Yeah. I remember what do you think was worse though, this one or the one before? Because we don't really get those on this side, so it was like,
we don't get them like that. I feel like this one might have been a little worse, just because it was like, one, we just talked about it, and then it was like, I feel like I was sitting there and I'm thinking like I'm going crazy, thinking like, nah, something's wrong, but no one else saying anything. It was just me and my dad in the house, and he was like, I didn't think it was an earthquake. And I'm literally on the phone and like, yo, something's going on right now. Like, my bed is moving, and so it was like
World War III could have been going on, and Steve would have been like, I'm chilling.
Man could have still been working, yelling at his freaking employees. And I'm over here like, we're having an earthquake. We're moving. House is shaking.
Bro, I was just like, if that shit picked up, I was gonna run out into the middle of the street, or get in my car. Yeah. But then again, I don't want the fucking house falling on my car. Jesus Christ.
All right. Oh man, but yeah, that was the earthquake that happened on the East Coast this week. So, but let's get into it. So,
fucking tectonic plates.
Yeah, I know. That's enough for freaking natural disasters. But on to other things that's been going down. Tesla and other electrical vehicles stocks and basically the demand for electrical cars have basically been going down since the beginning of the year. And it's really because of all the same problems they're having. It's because of more companies like Audi and, everyone else that's making electric cars, and of course that they're trying to get rid of all these other gas cars and stuff, and they're trying to put in more. Just more and more problems keep happening and are concerning for basically people. Like, the engines are going out. We talked about it, not too long ago, when it's cold and when the battery is low enough, it just shuts off on you whenever you're driving, or it doesn't even start up for you. And it's been kind of like getting worse for them, and it's like demand is going the supply is going up, the demand is going down because people are like, we don't want them now. And it's like we've seen in Leave the World Behind with the Teslas that were self-driving and it was crashing and stuff. And
people will believe anything though. You could have made them bitches Priuses driving automatically into each other, and people would have been like, "Don't buy a Prius, don't get them. Did you see that movie?" Like, shut the hell up.
But even the fact that it's like we have cars that can drive itself while we're in it and chilling, but it's like that's still a concern where it's like it just stops or.
Plus, that shit got mad exposure for that too. Tesla stocks went up after that movie came out.
Well, it went up, but then people were like, "Well, that still is."
Well, that's
something.
a bad idea.
Well, that's still a concern because it's like, we are having. These
also,
issues.
We always have to look at the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, demand for these things are slowing down, but is production for regular cars with regular engines increasing? No, because we're all in an agreement in what. By the year, what was it, 2035 or some shit, 2030?
So it said Biden is pushing for
exactly
all electrical cars.
All that shit is
by
real.
2030.
All that shit is still happening under all of our noses, even though we'll look at this and be like, oh my God, look, Tesla stock is down because everybody doesn't want an electric vehicle. Yeah. Well, buddy, guess what? The only thing out here in the next couple of years is going to be an electric vehicle. So suck it the fuck up and put that bitch on a charger at night.
Well, that's also a problem too because there's not enough chargers for
they'll figure it out. They got gas stations, they'll convert every one of them bitches into an electric station.
That's a lot. And if them electric chargers ain't working at a point of where people are going to need them, you're going to be screwed out. So that's going to be tough. 5 common problems with electric cars: the battery, again. In cold weather, if it's like, oh snap, it's at 40 all of a sudden, and we wake up in the morning, go try and go to work. Now your car is dead. Now you're screwed. And especially if you don't have a charger at your house, now it's like, where you gonna go?
I mean, you shouldn't have an electric vehicle if you don't have a charger at your crib, though. That's just me. I wouldn't want an electric vehicle personally.
Yeah.
I would if I didn't have a charger, then I'm getting a hybrid car.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting a fully electric vehicle without knowing that I can't have a station plugged into my crib. Like, what? But people out here do that. I deal with people like that every day on my job. So
I'm sure that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't got one now, all of a sudden they screwed out. So
I really wanted a Tesla.
Freaking electric cars catching on fire,
that's easy.
It's saying that it's a myth, but
that's easy. If they get exposed, if
it's more like
an accident.
It's saying they're more likely to catch fire than their petrol or diesel counterparts. However, there's a bit of a caveat to their statement. Once a lithium-ion battery can be extremely difficult to extinguish, so much that some manufacturers have advised firefighters to let the car burn out in a controlled manner rather than attempt to put out a blaze. If we telling firefighters not to put out the damn fire,
because it's like an electric.
Yeah.
But again, everything comes with problems and it will be solved.
It comes with problems.
Turn of the century, bro. You remember, niggas was in horse and buggy before.
Yeah.
Model T, Henry Ford came out. Boom. Everybody switching into the, oh, what about all the horses? What are we going to do? Bitch, what did y'all do with them? Put them in a stable.
How do you know they were saying that?
What the fuck? Yo, everybody had a horse back in the day before the whip came out. Whip came out, niggas was like, oh my God, what are you gonna do with all these horses now that we got them? Bitch, y'all put them in the stable. Boom.
What year was they saying that, Drew?
Nigga, 1912 when the first Model T came out. I don't know, bitch. Niggas had a horse.
But I just bought 10 horses to sell. What am I going to do with them?
With Drew. Look, here goes a little history report. So, boom. After that comes out, Model T, Henry Ford comes through. He's like, hey, guys, I got a whip. Let's get a whip. Now everybody wants a whip, right? Now all these other motherfuckers start coming out of nowhere.
So you said 1912. People were like, where's my horses?
When did the Model T come out? Put it in. What about my horse? It's obsolete. Put it in a stable.
1908.
Yeah, 1908, 1912. I'm in the range. Fuck it. I feel like 1912 was when everybody had one by that time. You feel me?
1886, the modern car, automobile, everyday use was invented. A German car, basically.
So the first ever car invented was a Benz?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, the more you fucking know.
And
Anyway,
in 1908,
so look.
the Model Henry Ford created.
Yeah, Model T. More affordable in 1912, though. Everybody had one by 1912. 1908 was when niggas was like, what about my horse? What am I going to do with my horse? So, like, by the time... That's what I'm talking about. The turn of the century shit, bruh. Like, it's the turn of the century. Like,
Hey, I got 5 horses right now. I will give you one for 2 pennies.
no, fuck that. I will give you all my horses for a Model T Ford, bro. That's how they was doing it. They was trading them bitches in.
Here's a Model T.
Literally. Give us your horses.
$27. You will get free gas.
Bro, you know how much...
That car won't ever work. Go buy my horse for 2 cents.
Dead
Now
ass.
all of a sudden buy them in 1912. But what about my horses?
Hey, you know how much that horse ankle meat went for back in the day?
That's why it's illegal. That's why it's legal in Europe, because they still got it.
Hell yeah, shit. Don't let
Oh.
them fool you, bro. They was eating them motherfuckers.
Oh my lord.
That's why you barely see horses today.
What about my horses? Yo.
But nah, like, that's how I look at it, shit. But it is a turn of a century thing. Now, like, look. Now we're at another turn of a century.
A Model T costs $850 in 1908.
Damn. You know how much bread that is back in the day?
That's why.
$850?
That's why everyone still had the horses.
Bitch, we're broke. $850?
Bro, I paid $400 to my aunt for my first car. I didn't even have enough for a Model T.
Model T, deadass. Me neither, shit.
Your mom
Me
just-
neither, deadass. My shit was, what? I would have been on that horse and buggy. Stop playing.
Yo, that is hilarious. When you gonna get an electric car?
I think actually I'm gonna invest in getting a hybrid vehicle before I go fully electric. I want to get, bro. Did you see I don't know if you've seen the commercial for the new Santa Fe's. Look up the new Santa Fe real quick, bro. 2024 Santa Fe. That bitch looks like a motherfucking Range Rover. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Oh,
What the fuck? I'm about to get one of them bitches, bro.
why do I feel like I've seen this?
How do you go from my car that I have currently to that? And it's still a Santa Fe. I want that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You want that? That shit.
This look like my Ford.
That looks like a fucking a goddamn Range Rover, bro. Like, that's the body type.
It looks like the combination of a Range Rover and a Ford Flex.
All right, the Ford Flex is long, kid. That's like regular bodies.
That's not.
Pull up a Range Rover. That's literally they went bar for Range Rover, bro. Literally.
They went bar for bar.
Like, look at that shit, bro. What? That is literally. Come on, bro. You're telling me. Come on, bro.
You're not gonna tell me these niggas is just copying each other now. Look at that. You're telling me that's not what I got? That's the same car I got. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look. You see how long that sucker is? Look how long.
That's not that long, bro.
Come on.
That's not that long.
Come on.
Bro, you have a limousine, bro. Like, nigga, stop it.
The only difference. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, because look, I was gonna say the only difference is the back part.
What year did they stop making the Ford Flex?
2019 is the last series, if I remember what they said. 2019, right? Yes.
Damn, that all black one. Nice.
I hate seeing other Ford Flexes.
Bro, I seen another Ford Flex exactly like yours, and I was like, I swear to God, it was you.
Yeah, 2019. So it's been out from 10 years. That's kind of crazy that why did they start making it? Decision to kill Ford Flex grew out of its plans to strengthen its focus on products in the heart of the fastest growing segments, The company's laying off. Damn, they laid off mad people too. Just for me. Damn, what the hell? I got a 13, so I'm gonna hold on to mine.
Yours is 2013.
Mine's is 2011. I lied. But this is the same thing as a Ford Flex
and a Range Rover. You're just totally discounting the Range Rover, bro.
They said, how can we make a Range Rover and a Ford Flex look good? Boom. This is what it is.
You didn't switch to the Santa Fe. You're on Range Rover. There
Boom.
it is.
That's what they did.
I want that shit, bro. Like that shit. See if it comes in hybrid real quick.
See if it comes in hybrid. Hybrid does not.
Hybrid. This man put HIDBRID. Hybrid.
It says it does.
Oh yeah, that might be a cop.
Yeah, you got 37,000.
Jeez!
You got 45,000.
God damn!
You got $50,000 to drop on this.
Shit, that's only a 2023 too. That ain't even a motherfucking
that's a
Range Rover style.
Why is that more than the 2024? What do we?
Because used vehicles.
That.
Oh no, that's a limited.
No, that says
hybrid.
new. That says new. That says new. That says new. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm gonna stick
that
to
gonna go crazy. The calligraphy version.
That color is tough.
Anything with calligraphy and Hyundai, that shit go crazy.
That color is tough.
You like that color?
I like that.
The green? You like green?
I like. Look at the green with the black.
No.
You don't like it?
No, not at all. What about, I like that one.
Which one? The black one?
No.
This one?
No, but one above it. I would definitely cop that, yes. I would cop that burnt orange. That shit looks fire.
This is what
only reason I don't like it is because it's very noticeable. And when
this is what you would cop, Drew.
Yeah. Doesn't look bad in the winter. Doesn't look bad in the summer.
You know what you can get.
What?
You can get yourself a 2019 Ford Flex. It's gonna look the same.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's gonna look the same way.
Get the fuck out of here.
It looks the same exact way.
This man said to get a Ford Flex.
Get a Ford, baby.
I am a Ford kid. I can't even lie, bro.
Come back to the family.
I'm a Ford kid. Then I went to Hyundai and I never returned.
Good, just come back to the family. You know what they say? It's us.
Dead us.
We got the little.
Shout out to Yachty, bro. Shout out to the gang.
You know what I'm saying? So come back.
Little concrete chain.
You don't even need the electric EV or hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Just come back to us. It's us. Like,
yeah, right. And then I'm gonna go over there, and then this nigga's gonna be like, yeah, I'm going electric. Look, it's electric. This nigga, bro.
Oh man, but yeah, that's the electric cars right now, man. What y'all think? Y'all got a Tesla? Y'all getting a Tesla?
I feel like everybody and their mom got a Tesla, but the two craziest things I recently seen that were electric was type in the Cadillac, the newest Cadillac, 2024 electric Cadillac. I don't know which one that was. When we went to the business thing that day, bro, I swear to God, I looked at that shit and I said, what the fuck sounds like a slot machine right now? And that shit was rolling past me, bro. And they all sound like like you're in the casino.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2024 lyric.
Yeah, bro, that shit really sounds like a fucking. I don't know why they sound like that either. Why do they all sound like fucking?
Because they ain't got no damn engine.
But why they make it sound like you winning the lottery?
Because with them you are, and you want to know the prices?
109.
120,000.
No, that's a fucking Escalade. I'm looking at the electric, the all electric.
66,000 on Carfax.
That's what I seen. Lyric.
65. No, I'm good. I'm all set with that one. I'm just gonna
Cadillac too. They'd be expensive to repair.
Cadillac. I'm saying. It's luxury small SUV, just only 37,000.
That's basic package.
They said this is what
standard form.
This is what the losers buy.
They said, "Bitch, you only get the window buttons. That's it."
$439 a month is crazy for 36 months.
For 36 months, that is wild.
That is absolutely crazy. Yeah,
that shit better tap dance for me.
Guys, I'm all for that one.
Bro, what? Yeah, I'm gonna probably cop a Santa Fe. Build your own Hyundai.
Build your
Get the most basic package out.
You want to build your own Hyundai? This nigga, I'm like, give me the Range Rover with the Ford Flex.
Dead ass. I want it all.
Bro, what the hell? We gonna build? No, we're not even gonna try to do this right now.
No, we're
not even gonna do this right now. Jesus Christ. All right, man, we're gonna move on. But speaking of, it's us. Did you listen to Concrete Gang's
Yeah, of course.
album?
What? I'm the biggest. I'm their number one fan. I'm a Concrete fan. So, Draft Day, DC, Caribou, of course. Camo goes so fucking hard, and of course the GOAT Yachty himself. I don't call him Yachty though. I call him Boat. That's Boat.
The Boat.
That ass. I know that nigga since Malcolm, bro.
Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm McCollum. I used to know that nigga in school.
What?
Malcolm McCollum.
Is that actually someone you knew from school?
Yachty.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because you didn't know him like I knew him. His name's not Yachty, it's Boat. It's like, nah. It's not Malcolm. His name's Miles.
Is that better?
No. Full search for M. I don't really know that nigga's name. I just seen it like one time.
Bro, what
I think it's Miles or Malcolm.
What is Yachty's name? That is nigga Miles Park McCollum.
Yeah, I knew it was something.
You just gonna keep Malcolm. You gonna call him in Malcolm? Like what?
Miles, Malcolm. Damn, I'm older than Yachty.
I am too. By literally a few days.
I didn't know that.
That's kind of scary. But yeah, the album it came out what the other day? What did it? The 5th. I thought it was coming out on the 12th. My Life Goes Hard by DC. Caribou, where your daddy at? Where your daddy? I don't go